Okay, and back to our song. So I'll play like a little, I don't know, some phrasing, some arpeggio or something. So I've got to play it live on the keys for me, and then just tweak it later on. Some guys, some guys are good at just penciling it in, but not me. So usually I'll do like that more of a phrased bass, and then do the sustained one after, just so I have some breathing room. Okay, let's try it. Quantize that. So there's a little clash there because I think I have the progression going up to a different note. Sometimes I'll bounce full songs and I won't even hear that mistake till later on. So what are we progressing to? Let's we're coming back up to D. All right, I got D there, and I'm going to see what I had in the sustain sounds. F. So like D is a little more, adds a little more tension. F is a little nicer, but okay, let's see. Maybe we can put in, put them all in D. Let's try it. So they're kind of stepping on each other a little bit. Little bass. You might want to have. I might want to have the bass up a bit. And let's see what this original chord progression came up to. That came up to F. Oh, shit. So we'll stick to F for now. All right. There's a lot going on already. It's already getting a little mushy. Oh, there's like a little clash there in the piano. What is that? That might do it. Hopefully that does it. Welcome, guys. We're doing a little test of the long form original stream. This is kind of how every song begins, throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks. No shortcuts. Oh, but I gotta show you this thing. This thing is so cool. All right. So look to my left here. I've got a little controller that responds to touch. I can just push down on this little paddle. Just messing around. Not sure why that sounds like it's in mono. That's weird. All right, we need to add a little more flavor. These sounds are a little stock sounding. The synth sounds like it's phasing itself out. But let me find a workaround here. Let me put some echo on it. Alright, I'm going to use one of my little LFO tricks. It's like an auto filter thing. It needs a little more like animation to it. These like need some distortion or some grit, just to... adding in each layer at a time to see what's working, what's not. So I feel busy with that piano, but maybe that piano could come in the breakdown. Okay, definitely need some more percussion. Like, let's put some claps in here. Let's go through some loops. There's some good Oliver loops that I use, probably too much. And if you audition it with the track, it just works a lot faster. Kind of like that. But you don't want to hear the progression too many times, you're going to wear it out. So I'll like put a couple contenders in there. And it's rare that I leave them as is. I might chop them up. And probably sidechain those percussion drums. So it just propels it forward. I'm leaning towards that second loop. But what I might do is take the best of each part. So instead of wearing out that melody, let's listen to just the drums right now. And maybe one element. All right, so let's listen. I don't really need a kick in here. Really basic loop, but it's already got a little effects on it, but maybe I'll put a little reverb. Let's do maybe like a really short plate. No, that's not it. Just a little bit, so if I mute it and I miss it, then I put it back in. Maybe it doesn't need it. We'll see. So I might take the clap from one and just layer it over the other. Maybe nudge that clap. Okay. think it's probably the same clap. Wait a second. Hold on. Disco for the floor. It's the same loop. Oh, strip. Yeah, whatever. It's the same thing. It's got enough in there. So I'm just composing at this point, trying to get the right elements, and then I'm going to add some more treatments to beef things up. What's up here? Let's see. Here. Big fan of Omnisphere and Trillion on that keyscape. So I'll just solo different combinations. Let's get those drums back. I don't really need that kick in there though. Could put just a little hi-hat in there instead. Yeah, there we go. And we're not phasing our kick out. All right. But I like some of that ambiance in the background. It's kind of a nice little pop at the end. So you might have like an open hi-hat in there. Something that says like, oh, all right, I'm starting a new measure. Okay, so this should probably have a compressor on it. Let's go. Always good to have your favorites organized. I was getting kind of like blown apart by that compressor. Let's try this. The drum bus is amazing in Ableton. I'll use it on synths. Okay. If you guys have any questions, fire away in the chat too. This is sort of like a little test session. So let me know. You never know where it's going to go. It's going more mellow than I thought. And maybe I'll try dragging this filter in to this Pridzian thing. That kind of works already. Without it. And with it. You can get some fun things if you are combining triplets with regular 16th notes. So kind of my general rule is if you can reduce information and it sounds better, it's probably a good choice. It's kind of Rick Rubin-esque. All right, what else we got in here? So then I might do a pass with some lead ideas. This is more of a sustained. It's probably already too much in here. Like that. All right, let's edit this and I'll show you what this, it's like this, all this different multi-touch, aftertouch, polyphonic stuff. Let's try this. That's unquantized. All right, so I'm going to kind of leave it loose there. But it's cool, by just touching this one surface, it's creating all these lanes of automation that we saw up here. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but it created like 4 different lanes of different things happening. So it's starting to sound a little less plain vanilla with the sounds, to me at least. Oh, and there's a crazy synth, Simplant. I don't know if you guys have seen this. You can drag the seed around. This could be cool for like a counterpoint melody or something. Let's put a little delay on here to give it some breathing room. Oh, Flume uses this a lot. Probably sounds more flumey when I do that. Yeah, so after I layer all these ideas, just to answer Jerry's question, I flesh it out. I listen to different combinations of what I built up. So it feels like there's too much space being occupied in the track. It's usually assigned to start cutting some things, moving on to arrangement, and I always say arrangement is the mix down. It's got some weird atonality in there. It's not even playing the chord. Come on. What's going on here? Might take forever to get back to a similar sound. Still learning this one. That's nuts. Oh, there we go. Yeah, good luck finding, editing this thing. Let's see. This is such a weird interface to this. Sometimes atonality gives it some like texture. Sometimes not. So it's starting to sound a little more human, a little more organic, some other textures. Okay, so this is begging for a breakdown. So let's do that. Got it, got it. All right, so what should be in the breakdown? Let's zoom out here a little bit. Let's get the piano. Let's take that kick drum out. that's not Trillion. It's an extension to Keyscape that would be really good in here. So let's pull that up. So we have some more space, so we can use some more sustained guitar sounds. Getting there. Oops. Undo scene choice. What the fuck that is. Oh, it's close. Okay, and there's another great sound in here in this undercurrent pack. Okay, here's another sound. There's so many sounds in here, you really have to rate everything. Undercurrent, Asheville grain, Archetype grains. No. No, this one. Yeah. I don't know, it just works. I don't know. Busy. Let's simplify it even more. Let's keep those. Filter this loop. All right, so we need to zoom out now, kind of gone deep into it. Let's filter this loop and let's just kind of pull it together here. Let's see where we are. Okay, we definitely need some hi-hats to push it along. Let's go back to our samples. Some more open hi-hats. Let's do, just isolate this. Still swinging. I don't really need swing in this track. Nothing really on the master here, just a little bit of compression. Let's put some white noise on. This is the most important part of the whole track. Just kidding. So now I'm going to turn delay computation on. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. As I put more and more plugins on, it was losing a little bit of its timing. So it's beefing up. I need to beef up some of the sounds. So I'm probably going to go another 12 minutes or so, make it a solid hour. We had enough elements to move this along here. Let's put a little more juice here on the master. Just gonna do some stereo widening. Try to wait to put all this latency-inducing plugins on till later. Hopefully this doesn't blast you guys out. Let's see. Can't get the Simplant thing to behave. Oh. No. Come on. It's gotta be something here. Come on. No. Who knows? So we have some synthetic elements in there, some organic ones. They're all meshing together. Some very straight parts of the loop, and some more organic ones that slide around. Okay, let's listen to all these elements building up. Kick and some sub-percussion. So let's do a little test arrangement. Oops. Some clashing really. Okay, there's two different progressions there. Prog 2. So I'll fold the chords in the first part. Maybe I'll add, kind of keep it sparse and then bring some other things back in. Let's see. Maybe I'll reintroduce some of those synth parts. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more minutes, so wrapping up with kind of this one song, 1 hour concept, and I might do even longer sessions later on. We'll see. We'll see. Oops. So kind of, you can hear the core components there, and then the other things are kind of window dressing, but... Limiter on. Make it pump. right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of movement. I think I'm gonna do it freehand instead of by musical note divisions. Let's see. It's cool. It's cool like that, but. Let's do a little automation tracking on that. All right, almost done here. All right, let's hear it from start to finish. It's not really a proper arrangement, but I'm going to wrap things up. So it's got a little intro, basic kind of A and B sections, and breakdown and drop. Let's do that. Let's have that play before the beat even comes in. Okay, there we go. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you guys. I'll keep this posted so we can rewatch this later if you want. But thanks for tuning in. There'll be more of these coming up soon.